Hey guys, I'm back. I'm out with Stump 4.0. We are here today to do the follow-up part 1 to the November 2019 prep box by PMP. We're going to be taking a closer and more in-depth look today at the CRKT Freyr axe. If you have seen the unboxing video, great. You know that we did just like a little review and a quick look at what was in the box. And I said in that I wanted to take both items, the Kershaw Camp 10 and the Freyr, outside and actually use them and put them to the test a little bit and talk about each one a little bit more in depth. So that's what we're going to do today and see them, And I'm starting with the Freyr because I have spent the last night anyway, in the house, just kind of holding on to it and getting a feel for it and pretending I'm a Viking a little bit, It has such a great feel to it, and I love the looks. And, one of the things that I had mentioned in the initial video is that these aren't like stamped and just, these are all hot forged. It's not necessarily hand forged, okay? But when you look at this, you can see the small imperfections that you get when a piece is actually forged as opposed to stamped out on a die. You can really see a difference. Now, that has effects on the metal. I'm not going to get into all that. The thing is, this looks like an axe that someone made. Again, I'm not saying it was handmade. It came off the production line, but it's an awesome look to it that really adds. There are also some disadvantages to a hot forging process. You don't want to when you have something like an axe or a hatchet, you don't want to harden the entire thing. You don't want to harden the entire head here. You want a hardened cutting edge, right? To hold on to that edge for you. But you want to leave the mildness in the rest of it so that it absorbs impact and it's not brittle, and that's one of the things that can happen. You want this to absorb the impact and remain flexible, for lack of a better word. Made of 1065 carbon steel. It comes from the Forged in War series, which means that the designers are all American veterans. Not necessarily that did this design come from a wartime experience, but that Roush, the designer, and I believe he's out of North Carolina, and I'll put text if I'm wrong, military experience went into the design of this particular piece. The handle is Tennessee hickory. You can see it's got a nice stain going with it. It feels pretty good. It's not too fancy. You can see it's mostly just a straight piece of wood there. But it's really well shaped, really easy to index the blade in your hand. I mentioned in the initial video also that this is designed and made specifically so that if you wanted to, now it doesn't come, it's an axe, it doesn't come razor sharp. It's pretty sharp, but it's designed with this kind of elongated deep beard here so that you can get a good chokehold. Not a chokehold. A chokehold. Sorry. You can get a good choke up here on the handle. And you can actually get really good control of the edge if you wanted to use this for a finer kind of work, like a real fine debarking of something. Or, I'm not going to go crazy. I would say that in a pinch, if this is what you had, you could even, because of the amount of control you can get of this particular edge as opposed to some other hatchet-sized, they call it an axe, but it's really hatchet-sized kind of. Because of the amount of fine control that you can get just based on the grip, though, you maybe even could skin with this a little bit if you refine the edge a little bit. Or it gives you possibilities. That's the thing. It gives you good possibilities. And the balance when you're holding it choked all the way up is just awesome. I'm limited because of where the camera rises up and where the stump is, but it's very easy to just rotate this all around and it's just perfect. Flip the script on that, when you hold down a little bit, you've got great leverage for chopping with the weight up top, and it's just very comfortable to hold. So with all the talking done, I think we should actually get to chopping something. I said this before, the wood I have around here is mostly pin oak, which is a pretty hard wood. Hard wood, that's what I said. That's actually a lot better than I thought it was gonna do right off from the outset. I can't speak today, and I apologize. Pretty damn good for this. I don't even feel like I have to give it like a full heavy swing to cut the, and I mean seriously, like I cannot express to you how not easy this wood is compared to some of the other stuff that I've tested with other stuff on the channel. I mean, it's a good solid hard wood. You could build shit out of this. I'm very, very impressed and happy with how this is cutting and chopping out here. Now, so I like it better when it's leafy and lots of green out here, but you know, any day in the woods is still better than any day in an office, no matter what it looks like. So I'm gonna keep traveling a little bit. Some of these look good. Set up right around here. All right, now this is a pretty healthy guy. I can use this for some stuff later on. Let's see how challenging it is to use this to bring it down and not hit the camera with it at the same time. Not too difficult at all. The only reason I took my time was specifically to try to avoid it hitting the camera. You know, that was the whole thing. So what I got? About a 2-inch guy here. Maybe about a minute of actual work with this guy here. I mean, stopping now and then. Again, just to be careful, to make sure I got it to fall the way I wanted. Not bad at all. Very nice. So after a little bit of a workout, blade still feels good. I love this. I did not feel a lot of stress or anything while using it. Let's can we cut with it? We didn't really try this in the first place. You can. I mean, it's not razor sharp. It's not giving us the cleanest cuts. But if you wanted to take a stone to that blade, it's not too far off from being really like actually cutting sharp, but it's still chopping for us just fine. I swear, it's like they're scrambling everything off that runway. I mean, still pretty clean cuts. And let's see. Still getting fine processing here on the wood. Very nice, very nice. Everything's holding on nice and firm. I love the way it's showing the wear. Awesome, guys. Awesome. What do you think? I think it's a bit expensive. It is, but good value. Well made, looks good, performs well. So, yeah. There'll be a link to PMP in the video description if you're interested in, checking out the box that it came in and stuff like that. This is on my Amazon influencer list. I don't know if I've got, I'll put a text in as to where it goes. I don't know if I have like an axe and hatchet section or what, but I don't remember, but it'll be there because this is awesome. I love it. Even though, yeah. So what do you guys think? You let me know, and remember that you are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.